you're private for so long with these characters and scenes and words, and then you go public, and it's quite the contrast. But I actually love criticism and people's feedback on the book, and now with blogs and with the computer, you can get readers' responses to your book very much more directly. Before, it seemed to be you'd write a book and almost nothing would happen beyond your review in the national magazines. That would be it. You'd be in the newspaper one weekend and then it'd be over. Whereas now there's a kind of lingering conversation that goes on, which I I find kind of curious and interesting. And the thing is, like, I'm not that precious about thinking that I've got something important to say that nobody can somehow help me get to a clearer sense of it by giving me some kind of advice. The doubt comes every day. The doubt is me going out onto the landing with a cup of coffee and looking out and onto the world thinking, who am I to be creating this story? What is the story? Why on earth am I interested in these things? And who on earth is interested alongside of me with these things? I mean, that's a constant daily worry. I think, though, that worry is a good one to have. And if I ever felt confident that what I'm writing is good and didn't have that concern, I might be involved in the wrong project. So that's the only solace I have with dealing with that worry and doubt. I think it's really easy to teach lots of basic things about good writing, which is be specific. Think about what you smell or see in the room. When you're dealing with dialogue, don't answer questions. If somebody says, "Where's the dog?" don't have the person say, "The dog is outside." That's boring. Have the person say, "Did I ever tell you that I hate your mother?" Now that's interesting. "Where's the dog? You hate my mother?" I'm going to read on. So little things like that. Anybody can learn that stuff. What is success? In the end, it's not much. In the end, you're left with an overwhelming feeling, I find, of not having written very well. I think most artists in any discipline feel that. They feel like what they've created is essentially a sort of failure to a perfection that they had wished they'd made. And they give up on things. I think that's really true. So in the end, no amount of patting on my back or rave reviews or readers loving my work ever kind of makes that gnawing feeling of that just wasn't good enough. So in the end, you can't be writing for any other reason except you're enjoying what you're doing and you like the things you've written on the page. Because if you're trying to write for some other external reason of some kind of praise, that's not going to satisfy you in the end. So in the end, you're left with nothing. Not only have you not made anything that interests you, you're not satisfied with the external success you've created. So in the end, write the things down that you like and you enjoy. And if you have a couple of friends, private people that you can write towards, and if they say, "I love that thing that you wrote," that's compensation enough for the 5 years it takes to write a book.